The Formula One season is almost over now. While it's such a time, let's take a look at a topic that is a little magazine and a little distracting. We all know the glittering lives of their pilots. Sports cars, private planes, yachts, floors, and much more can sometimes be a person's dream. Although the fame that comes with all this attracts people, these assets do not come easily. With some exceptions, of course. Take, for example, two pilots from today. Nicholas Latifi is the heir to Safina Foods, which is estimated to be worth $2.7 billion according to Forbes. Of course, at this point, the big share belongs to his father, Michel Latifi. Also, Father Latifi owns a small stake in McLaren, which he bought for $270 million. Although it is estimated that the salary he receives from the Williams team in Formula One is around $1 million, Latifi is one of those born a billionaire into this life. Another example we will give at this point is Lance Stroll, which you can guess. His father, Lawrence Stroll, is a textile developer and a shareholder of Aston Martin. Also, I don't think I need to tell you that he owns the Aston Martin Formula One team. According to Forbes, his fortune exceeds $2.9 billion. Although Lance Stroll is an heir to this fortune, it is estimated that he has $50 million in savings, along with competing in Motorsport series for many years. Now, leaving aside such family exceptions, the salaries of Formula One drivers who have raced throughout history, let's take a look at the estimated capital they have earned on their investments. In the 10th place of the list is the four-time world champion, French legend Alain Prost. There is no doubt that he is one of the names that marked the 80s. He took part in Formula One for many years, and after his retirement he founded his own team. Although this team didn't last long, his consulting roles at Renault and McLaren earned him more. He is also known to be a real estate investor, estimated net worth of $100 million. 9th place is Eddie Irvine. In his 10-year career, Jordan competed for Ferrari and Jaguar teams. It is said that the astronomical contracts he signed during the Jaguar period were extremely profitable for him. This was the main reason why he left Ferrari in 1999. At this point, it is necessary to remind Ferrari's teams and drivers' championship for 5 consecutive years after 1999. He is also a real estate investor like Prost and has an estimated net worth of $120 million. 8. Mario Andretti is also a former Formula One champion. He also had numerous successes in the US Racing Series. In addition to the gas stations and agricultural investments it owns, it also has teams competing in motorsports. His personal fortune is estimated at around $130 million. 7. Next is Sebastian Vettel, a name we know very well. Vettel, who won 4 world championships with Red Bull, he started racing for Ferrari with a salary estimated at $40 million. Advertising deals are one of the biggest revenues for the new generation of Formula One drivers. It is also known that Sebastian Vettel has a car collection worth millions of dollars. His estimated wealth is around $140 million. Jenson Button, who entered the list at the 6th place, owes his earnings to racing in Formula One for 17 seasons. It is known that he signed good contracts with the McLaren team, which he joined after winning the championship with Braun GP. After his retirement, consulting Formula One teams and commenting on television shows is another income item for him. His total income is estimated at $150 million. In 5th place is the legendary Niki Lauda. Throughout his career, he has been his main source of income, constantly competing in high-profile teams and winning championships. He used the money he earned from Formula One in different investment areas. Lauda Air is the most important of them. Continuing to work until the end of his life, Lauda also served as a consultant at Mercedes for many years. His estimated wealth is around $200 million. The 20-year career of Kimi Räikkönen, who entered the list in the 4th place, actually summarizes where the money he earns comes from. He has been a high-performing and sought-after pilot throughout his career. It is known that he earned an income of around $50 million when he became the champion with Ferrari. There are also real estate investments. It is estimated that he earned $240 million during his long career. 3rd place is Fernando Alonso. The old wolf is still racing. He has been a pilot for important teams such as Renault, McLaren, and Ferrari for many years. He still competes in Alpine and has a salary of $25 million. Kimoa, the clothing brand he founded many years ago, became one of his investments. It is thought to have a capital of $260 million. In second place is another world star, 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. Together with the championship series, he managed to become one of the highest paid drivers of Formula One. It is known that there are sponsorship deals worth $10 million in addition to his salary of $55 million. He used the money he earned during his Formula One career as an investment in some startups. His estimated net worth is $290 million. First on the list is Michael Schumacher. 7 times world champion German legend. For a while, it was the only name that came to mind when Formula One was mentioned. He has had numerous successes throughout his career. Apart from the salary he earned while racing with Ferrari, he also took part in commercials of many brands. It shouldn't surprise us to see him at the top of this list, as even his own name has become a brand after a point. It is thought that he continued to earn at least as much as a star pilot even after his retirement. With $600 million, Schumacher is by far at the top of the list. Not to mention the ambassador, I looked at many different sources and tried to put together the most accurate figures. Although there are reliable sources such as Forbes among these sources, we can never guess the real investments of all these names.